Hi, Moguls. Welcome to the show. Thank you for listening. If you can please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have like a few dollars, if you want to donate, we'd love it. PayPal, petcarebuddies at gmail.com, and Patreon Sneakies. And I'm going to be producing a new podcast called Legitimately Mally, family TV sitcom with a best-selling novelist and a top screenwriter and actors from Los Angeles. And they're going to love it. And check out my podcast, Enchanting Book Readings, to hit #1 around the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get started with some great stocks, some growth stocks for October. So these are some growth stocks according to analysts. So Zoom video communications. So everyone's been asking me about Zoom. Everyone is working on Zoom. We work on Zoom in Hollywood with classes, with teachers, with directors, with acting, with every kind of business you can manage in. Like every business has Zoom meetings. So Zoom video communications. Zoom is kind of pricey right now. So see if you can get on the dip. Do your due diligence. I'm not a stockbroker. Meet with your stockbroker and your accountant and make very wise decisions for yourself. Now, even if the pandemic's not here, I think more people are going to be working from home. More people are going to be selling stuff online. They're doing theater on Zoom. They're doing just so many creative ways on Zoom. They're even playing games on Zoom and dating on Zoom. Like people are playing games on Zoom and there's live streaming. So think of all the things that people will be more comfortable doing with. So Zoom is doing really great. And it reported a net income growth of 3,256.6% on revenue growth of 355% in the quarter two of its 2021 fiscal year. So that is just, oh my gosh, really? In 2020, that was the 3-month period, July 31st, 2020. So Zoom is just off the charts. And Salesforce Inc., I think I told you guys about Salesforce Inc. before. It's a cloud-based software technology company, and a lot of businesses use it. Real estate, anyone that is in business, and it's kind of like Constant Contact and Chipmunky, where if you're an architect or designer, or a lot of those people that do like any kind of sales, you just keep sending emails to people to get them to. It just automatically advertises for you to any emails that you get, and it has gone up. It's skyrocketed. Salesforce reported net income growth of 2,784.6 growth of a 28.9% of the quarter of its 2021 fiscal year. So these are according to an analyst reports in like investors and the Motleys and the Wall Streets and the Bengazas and the Yahoos. So these are from the paper resources. Okay. I think I told you guys about grocery stores, Albertson companies. There's Kroger and Albertsons. So look at the grocery stores, look at your Costco's, look at your Walmarts, look at your Targets, look at your Amazons. See which one's better price for you. I even told you about Costco. The other stock is BJ's Wholesale. So you guys might have some in Europe that we don't have here in America. And then there's some, like we have Costco on the West Coast, and I think they have BJ's Wholesale on the East Coast. So, might want to check different things, like different countries and states have different things. So it has a growth of 21.4% in quarter one of its 2020 fiscal year. So, the company operates more than 2,200 supermarkets, and it has Albertsons, Safeway, Vons, Jewel, Osco, Shaw's, Acme, and Randall's. And do check out the 99-cent store and the General Dollar store, because everyone goes there. It doesn't matter if you're super rich or whatever, or just a retail investor. Everyone shops at the 99-cent store. They love it, and they always go in there buying $20 to $30 to even $100 worth of stuff. Just like Ross. People like going to Ross looking for deals. Ross is up. I think even H&M is up right now. And some of the clothing designer stores I told you about, Nike, are up. And like the luxury, Rodeo Drive, I kid you not, every time I go down Rodeo Drive, the Gucci store, there's a line down the block, and people have shopping bags with all kind of things. And like I think Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel, Hermes they're just doing strong numbers. So I think the people with money and people that like to shop like to buy these, because there's so many social media fashion bloggers. They become really popular when they're showing off the outfits they buy, and they become little social media millionaires, 100,000aires. So, and this is what's interesting. I never talked about this one before. Berry Global Group Inc. Berry Global Group. I like to repeat that because it's audio and I want you to be able to look at things and do your due diligence. So it's a materials company that manufactures plastic products and containers. So sometimes, think about like if Amazon is shipping stuff and everyone's shipping, like everyone's buying things online and they're shipping, you need plastics, you need boxes, you need cardboard. So think of things, like everything you drink is a plastic bottle, like everything that you drink or buy to go, paper, plastic. So Berry Global Group Inc. has over more than 40 acquisitions over 3 decades. It manufactures plastic products and containers. So has over 48,000 employees, and it is in several industries: healthcare, agriculture, and cannabis. And they produce bottles, drink cups, flexible packages, jars, lids, straws, tapes, stretch films, shrink films, tubes, and more. So this is kind of like a little mini Berkshire. I mean, it's kind of like 3M. So, and they said a number of brands, some of the brands are Agbrion, Chicopee, Calverton, and Verdant. So Berry Global Inc. I am looking into that, moguls. Okay, this one, I did get this one. I believe I got this one. I don't know if I told you about this one yet, but Brookfield Property REIT, REIT. It's a subsidiary of Brookfield Property Partners. So look into Brookfield Property REIT and Brookfield Property Partners. So that could be very interested. They're a global real estate company with a portfolio of over 2,000 assets in 30 countries. So let's get a little... Yay! I love those kind of things for you guys. Yay! It's just my favorite. It makes me happy. And I just...
Oh, thank you.
I want to thank you, my mogul listeners. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We are smashing it all around the country with new listeners every day. I'm getting great email messages. I'm getting great reviews from y'all. I really appreciate you listening.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you for listening. You encouraging me to keep going because, if we're not making money, like other things get going, it's like you're subscribing to my YouTube channel and just, giving me nice 5 stars and reviews. So I really appreciate that. Okay, so let's give you another goodie. Bright House Financial Inc. Bright House Financial, it's a finance services. So finance right now and banks, they're kind of like everyone's saying caution. But, the life insurance companies, remember Berkshire half of the way. I think that's one of the things he started with was life insurance companies. So Bright House Financial has over 2 million customers in the U.S. and a total assets of $235 billion. So that is 35. That's a lot of money and a lot of milk. Yes. So, and the total liabilities is $214 billion, and assets under management. When you see AUM, that means assets under management of $207 billion. So, and it operates through 4 major segments, including annuities, life, runoff, and corporate. So check out Bright Financial if you're interested. So I think I told you energy, like we have a heat wave in California. There's been fires. I haven't passed out because I'm a workaholic and I was just working straight through. I didn't hydrate. My house was so hot. I fainted. I did get bruised up. So, but I'm okay, minus some bruises. So please, we need our energy for air conditioners to run the fans. We need to hydrate with water and electrolytes and vitamin C and, all your herbals and all, take care. Because we're all stressed out right now. The stress is high with the pandemic. The president, Mr. Trump has, caught COVID, they said in the news. So, and the debates, like I said, were just, kind of like that. What did y'all think of the presidential debate? Yeah. So, everyone's on a little stress. Yeah, and so I wanted to just bring some, I wanted to bring more of calm and happiness and joy and just sweetness to, I want to bring more of this. I want to bring more bling to everyone. Bling, because the more money we have, we can go on vacations, we can have cars, we don't have to be stressed out, we have money for food, we have money for dentist bills and lipo and fashion and travel and joy, and we'll be happier and enjoy life and bring out positive energy to everyone. Okay, let's go further. Okay, Norton LifeLock. I told you about technology companies and the cybersecurity. So some people said, what's, can you give me a name of one? Well, I keep seeing Norton LifeLock. So do your diligence on Norton LifeLock. It's a software company, cybersecurity, nearly 50 million customers. There's a lot of companies in the cyber software, and there's new startups and new IPOs coming out there. So do your due diligence and see which one makes sense to you. And they have a great CFO, Natalie Durst, as a female. She's the chief financial officer, and she served the vice president of CFO of global product platform, payment risk and trust at eBay. So eBay is another one of my favorites. So, and then this is one that you probably maybe heard of, maybe haven't. Ardagh Group SA. So I'll spell it Ardagh, Ardagh Group SA. It's a Luxembourg-based materials company, and it manufactures containers and packaging products using 100% recyclable materials. So you know what? That's going to get a...
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and it's even going to get... Thank you for recycling. So look into Ardagh Group SA. A lot of millennials, a lot of like green people. So, and we need containers and packaging products because everything's delivery, fast food to go. Everything when you buy your food, and everything's packaged from Starbucks to McDonald's to wherever you go. Deliveries from your Amazons, your Costco's, your Targets, your Walmarts, wherever you go, everything's in packages and containers. And the company operates 56 metal and glass production facilities in 12 countries and employs more than 16,000 people globally. Ardagh Group SA, Ardagh Group from Luxembourg. That to me is, and even we'll have I think that might be very cool. Okay, so let's continue. Try to make it fun for y'all because there's so much information. I want it to be really fun for y'all so that you can so Tesla, and these are the stocks with the most momentum, like Tesla, it pretty much looks like it's staying above 400. And so some of you sold it, some of you held it, and some of you are looking to rebuy it, or some of you are waiting for a dip. So right now, Tesla is the world's largest automaker. So since it's the largest automaker, it could be very interesting. So and there's people who love Tesla, and there's people who hate Tesla. People made money with Tesla, people lost money with Tesla. So it's one of the world's leading maker of electric vehicles. Also, it has like the solar panels, and it might be doing insurance. And it's just, he's really brilliant and wise. And they posted a net profit in quarter 2 2020, a fourth straight quarter profit. It didn't get into the S&P. I think CRM got into S&P 500, which was the Salesforce I told you about. So that one, if you want to buy it on the dip, but this is one where it has a high valuation already. So you probably have to hold it. If you're buying it over 400, you might have to hold it for a while for it to go, but it can go down, it can go up. Stocks go up and they go down, they go up and they go down. So just, and the day and the time that you buy it will be different from anyone else's day and time they buy it. Because in September, the stocks dropped, and then in August, they went up. And so it is election year and it's winter. So be cautious, extra cautious. I've been telling you guys, be cautious of winter. Winter is coming. And we saw some drops and dips in the stocks. So I don't know if I ever told you about Livongo Health Inc., Livongo Health Inc. Livongo. Health Inc., it's on a momentum stock. It's a biotechnology company. It's consumer digital health platform. It serves over 410,000 members. And it has the health signals monitoring the treatment of chronic health conditions. So those of you know that your family members have diabetes, weight management, hypertension, and behavioral. So like if I had Livongo Health Watch and I fainted, and or if someone was having a heart attack or something, you might need some of those resources, especially get older if you're by yourself. What's going to happen if you're by yourself and you faint and you pass out and you need something. So that really gave me an eye-opening experience when I passed out from the heat in Los Angeles. It was very, very hot. I'm a workaholic. So it announced in mid-September in cooperation with Teladoc Health, TDOC, that they're going to do a joint proxy statement with Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and a proposed merger between the two companies. And the shareholder will vote on that on October 29th. So that could give Livongo Health a boost to the stock. So do check out that one on the proposed merger. So that has some momentum, but do your due diligence. I'm not a stockbroker. Meet with your stockbroker, your licensed stockbroker with great reviews and recommendations. So Zoom Video Communications, I told you about the Zoom. And here's one I haven't told you one. Immunomedics. So Immunomedics Inc. IMMUNOMEDICS. Immunomedics Inc. It's a biopharmaceutical company and has more than 400 employees in U.S. and Germany. And they have a partnership with Everest Medicines in Greater China and select ASEAN nations. ASEAN nations. Okay, so it develops and manufactures diagnostic imaging and therapeutic products that will detect and treat various forms of cancer, breast cancer, urethral cancer, and it's saying Gilead Sciences, GILD, I have a Gilead Science, which announced in mid-September that it's entered into a definite agreement to acquire Immunomedics for approximately $21 billion, and the transaction is expected to close sometimes during quarter 4 of 2020. Oh, so see, I learned something today. I have Gilead Science, so they're going to acquire that. So do check that out. I'll probably give a boost to the Gilead Science stock, so see if you want to buy it before they get that. In Moderna, I think you've heard about Moderna. I got one. I don't, we're retail investors. Before you become a big mobile, you got to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks, and then you'll build up. It's a clinical stage biotechnology company focused on the discovery and development of messenger mRNA therapies and vaccines. So I think this is one of the hopeful ones for COVID. It develops little m capital RNA medicine for infectious, immuno-oncology, autoimmune, and cardiovascular diseases. And it has clinical trials underway, phase 3 stage of mRNA-12273, a COVID-19 vaccine candidate. And it announced in August it'll supply to the U.S. government 100 million doses of the mRNA-1273 to be used as a vaccine against the COVID-19. So that seems to be some good news. And I just wanted to make sure I'm giving you good information. I have had so many self-tapes for acting in Hollywood, so I apologize for not getting the stock updates to you. But I've just been really busy, paying my bills here too. So wish me luck on some of the movies that I tried out for. They're really fun, from horror film to a COVID doctor feature film, and then working on my new podcast with the writer Mahalia Jackson Butler and Brian W. Smith. He's a best-selling author. You can check out his books, The Carter Murder Mystery. So I'm so excited. It's going to be a family comedy film called Legitimate Mally. Check out my podcast, Enchanting Book Readings, a #1 podcast all around the world. Please donate to the channel. If you can do something like $1, $3 a month, I'd really appreciate it. PayPal me anonymous content, or PayPal me friends and family. My email is petcarebuddies@gmail.com, or simply subscribe to the channel and simply give us 5 stars and some beautiful reviews. to encourage us to keep going. My staff has to help me research the stuff and put it all together. I did have my retainers in today. I forgot, but I wanted to get this to you as fast as possible. Thank you for bearing with me this last week, and have a really beautiful week, and stay healthy, wise, and let's get rich.